guys, this is Ask Anastasia, and today I want to talk to you about credit. And my recommendation for a credit monitoring, it's creditkarma.com. You don't need to write it down, I'm gonna put it in description. And I'm just gonna show you why I recommend this website. This website, first of all, it's absolutely free. I'm using it for the last 2-3 years, I would say, and they never charge you anything. And they also provide excellent resources. First of all, they give you your credit score from two credit bureaus, TransUnion and Equifax. They do not work with Experian. I don't know why, but this is still good enough, for you to make sure that your credit is safe. And what I want to show you today, it's importance of what you need to look into when we talk about credit. This is my credit, and I just want to show you. See, one bureau it's shown 793, another one it's 744, and it's like almost 50 points difference. And let's see why is different. And you can see right here, you click here and it says see what's changed. And why I know it's changed, because my credit was 816, 815, and then a sudden drop. And let's see what's happened. Why this sudden drop? I don't want this to happen to you. So if you click on it, it's gonna show to you that on May 6th, my credit dropped 74 points, and we're gonna see why. Because I have a US bank credit card, and my credit limit on this credit card is $10,000, and I spent $9,799. I did this on purpose just for this video to show to you this is line of credit, and I can transfer money to my account very easily. But if you're gonna go to score details, that's what's happened. And if you're gonna look on TransUnion, they already reported that I paid it off. See, if you're gonna go here and look to US Bank, they already reported I paid it off. Or actually, no, I'm wrong. They reported on 4/30, and my balance was 0 on this time. And when I spent it on May 1st, it didn't report it yet. That's why my credit in TransUnion it's 50 points higher than in Equifax. So when I was doing video, 10 important things to do when you're buying your first house, I was talking about it like you need to freeze all activity on your credit cards, because 50 points or 70 points when you're getting your mortgage, it's huge amount of money. So be very careful with it. I want to talk about this website, why I recommend it. So if you're gonna go down, like you click on any bureau, TransUnion, Equifax, and you're gonna go down, they show you what is the 6 most important factors about your credit. And number 1, it's your payment history. Payment history, it's percentage of payments that you make on time. I cannot emphasize this more. This is very important. Please, please do not make the late payment. I understand things can happen, you forget or something, but so many people, they just wait until the last minute. Let's say that your mortgage payment due is on 10 and you know that they're not going to report until 15. You make your payment on 14. Guys, it's not worth it. It's so much headache to remove this late payment, and it's hurt your credit history so much. So please be very careful. We can also read all this information, what is a payment history. Another one, it's credit card use. That's what we were talking about. When I spent 9,800 on a credit limit of 10,000, my credit score dropped like 74 points. And again, they're explaining to you here, try to stay 30%, 10% is even better, under your limit. So let's say if this is credit card and my limit is 2,800 and I spent more than 30% of it, and it's gonna be like what, $840, my credit gonna drop. Even though I have this one that I didn't spend nothing, or this one or this one. So be very careful, just educate yourself. It's not that difficult to do. And also what I want to mention, it's derogatory marks. And derogatory marks, it's collection or bankruptcies or judgment or tax lien or late payment. It's also bad for your credit. Again, we have a misconception like, oh, my credit is bad because I filed for bankruptcy, or when I was 18, I was stupid and I don't know how to do with credit card, so my credit is bad. First of all, it's usually go away even if you don't do nothing. But as I mentioned before, I filed for bankruptcy 10 years ago. 9 years. 10. Sorry, 10 years ago. And my credit is excellent right now. Why? Because I dispute information with the credit bureau. Clear rules and regulation. Bankruptcy should be removed in 7 years. So it's all gone. So just educate yourself again, read about it, and it's gonna give you some information. Another thing, if you have derogatory marks, usually when you click here, it's gonna show you that you can file a dispute. You can do it from this website. I'm not a big fan of it because I believe it's better to dispute with directly, like sending them letters. But it's an option. It's at least you can start to do something today. If you open this free account today and file the dispute, probably a couple of collections that you have for 10 years, it's gonna fall off, and your credit gonna go up immediately. Another thing which is important is credit age. Again, you click here and they explain to you what is they consider good credit age. You see, like right now, I'm in this yellow zone. So my average age of all open account is 5 years, 10 months. They prefer 7 years or higher. I'm talking about credit cards. I'm just giving you view of credit cards on us. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna try to explain as much as I can. So when they see that my credit age, it's 6 years, 5 years, 10 months, and I never make a late payment, and my, limits, I never use my full limit, they look at me as responsible borrower, and they rate me higher, like they're gonna give you more money than to somebody who just got one credit card for 3 months. I hope this makes sense. And another tip that I want to bring, let's say that you have a credit card from, I don't know, Target, and it's 10 years old, but you stop going to Target, you find different stores. Do not close credit card. This is a big mistake because this is very important. You see, I'm still opening credit cards, but my oldest one was Bank of America, which I got it my first card after I filed for bankruptcy, and it was for $500. But you see what's happened here? I have my honey who has an excellent credit, and he added me as an authorized user to his credit card, which is 22 years old. And it's helped me to have this factor, helping my credit. Another thing that I want to bring it up, like this Bank of America account, when I opened 9 years ago, almost 9 years, it was for $500. And you see the credit limit right now? It's 67,000. It's I gonna do another video just to explain how to increase your credit limit. You need to do it all the time, like every 6 months you need to pay attention to it. But this is very helpful to have this high credit limit because I'm investing in real estate. If I want to buy a house for $15,000 and I don't have this cash, I'm just gonna write a check from this credit card and sending checks all the time, and it's giving you 0% for 12 to 18 months. So if I have some kind of good deal, I just gonna write this check to my name, put it in my checking account, close on a real estate deal, do the repairs, and when I rent it, I gonna just pay off this money whatever I borrow from the rent that I'm getting. It's very important to have good credit. Also, total accounts. Some people have misunderstanding, or I just don't know how to call, but they're just, oh, I just have two credit cards. One I'm using it to buy my groceries and another one just for emergency. It's probably good thinking, but if we are talking about credit and how to use credit to become wealthy, this is not a good factor. You need, again, you click here, total account, and they show to you. You see five, even less than 10 accounts. They don't like it. It's in the red zone. I already moved to the green one. I have 13 open accounts. So, and having different account types like credit card, loans can help you credit. If you can, even if you can buy a car, and paid cash for it, I would recommend to get a car loan because usually interest rate it's really, really low and it's helping you to build your credit. And last factor, what they are talking about, it's inquiries. And they call it hard inquiries. I am bad in it. I have 7 inquiries, and usually good. It's 1 to 2 inquiries in the last 12 months. What is inquiries? It's when you apply for a credit. What happened? You see, I was shopping for a loan, and that's how I got 4 of them. And then I opened another card, and this was, I don't even remember what this for. Airlines. Oh, I was trying to get some points. Whatever. I did it, and usually why it's not good to have inquiries, because you apply for a credit when you need money. And let's say that you're desperate, and you're gonna click on each credit card to apply. It means that you need money, and banks do not want to give you money when you need them. This is another crazy thing about credit card. You need to apply for credit when you don't need it, because when you need it, most likely you're gonna put some debt on your credit card and your credit's gonna drop and nobody gonna give it to you. And let's talk a little more about websites. They offer they based on your credit history, they are giving you advice in which credit card is good for you to apply. I don't know about you, I love the smiles because we travel a lot, and I would recommend to use them to apply for a credit card. These guys are providing a lot of service and they're making some money. If you click here, apply, hopefully they do. You can get personal loan, home loans, after loans here. They even offer financial relief. They're in the middle of coronavirus right now. They have a lot of resources, and you can even go here, credit score simulator, which is great. Okay, I'm logged off right now. Okay, I hope this is good information, and you're gonna try this website. If you like this video, I would appreciate you click a like button, leave me a comment. If you have any questions about credit, I'm gonna try to answer them. Thank you guys for all your help and support. Love you all.